Can you believe this wreath is made out of paper? Let me show you how to make one yourself. So first, I downloaded these rolled paper flowers templates. You can get them from Creative Fabrica. Have you heard of Creative Fabrica? It's honestly amazing. There's so much crafting material there. I couldn't even list it all if I tried. It works on a subscription basis, and for just $47 a year, you get unlimited access to everything, including commercial use rights. How cool is that? And by the way, it's not sponsored. I really love it and I use it myself. And if you just want to try it out, you can download 10 items completely free with their trial, including these flower templates. You can cancel anytime, so there's literally nothing to lose. And by the way, a lot of Etsy sellers are also on Creative Fabrica, so it's definitely worth checking out. I will leave the link to these exact flower templates right at the top of the video description, so you can easily find it. As you can see, the templates come in different file formats, so you can choose whichever works best for you. I'm using Cricut, so I will export mine directly there. I'm uploading the templates into my Cricut design space, and then I click Ungroup so I can work with each flower template separately. I've got my A4 paper ready. It fits about 2 flowers perfectly, plus maybe one small if I'm lucky. So I'm going to make 2 for now and size each one to roughly 9 by 10 centimeters, which is about 3.5 by 4 inches. I'm choosing light cardstock for this project, and let's start cutting. Honestly, this process is so satisfying to watch every single time. Now let's take a look at the result. I carefully remove the flowers from the mat, and I'll repeat the same process for the rest. You can totally mix it up, use different templates, make some flowers bigger, some smaller. You will need a lot of them. For a wreath about 24 centimeters, which is around 9.5 inches in diameter, you might need 60 or more flowers. Now it's time to start rolling the flowers. I'm making it a bit easier by using a quilling tool, and I roll each flower from the outer edge towards the center. About halfway through, or a little past that, I remove the tool and I finish rolling it by hand. Then I add a bit of glue and press down the last piece so it neatly covers the back. Then I move on to the next flower. Some templates don't have that final piece to cover the back, so in that case I just add a little glue and let it dry. Simple as that. Next, I grab a styrofoam wreath base and start gluing the flowers onto it. I place them quite close together so the wreath looks nice and full. And that's it! My Halloween wreath is finished. I added some deep red and dark turquoise tones to make it a bit more unique, and honestly, I'm obsessed with how it turned out. What do you think? Would you try making one too? If you enjoyed this DIY, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more creative ideas like this. It really helps me out, and I have so many fun projects coming your way.